In the aftermath of last night's Democratic presidential debate, locals are now weighing in on who they believe could win Texas on Super Tuesday.
Right now, Pete Buttigieg leads in the Democratic nomination for that race with 22 delegates. Bernie Sanders right behind him with 21. Lauren Linville joins us now. She spoke with both Republican and Democratic Texomans tonight.
Yeah, there's still a lot of time to come before Texans make that final call. However, at both the Democratic headquarters and the Wichita Falls Tea Party events tonight, they're still confident in their respective parties. After last night's rocky Democratic presidential debate in Nevada, even some who vote Democrat are unsure of what to think.
I'll be very honest with you. I think Donald Trump won. Whenever we have a machine gun party and try to shoot one another down, I don't think that tells the American people who we want to be our leader.
And on the other side, Doug Compton, who represents the Wichita Falls Tea Party as the treasurer, thinks the Democratic Party might not even make it to November.
I think it's a high possibility that we could come to November and Trump will be the only one on the ticket.
For another Wichita Falls resident, she was pleased by the debate, calling it energetic and thorough. And while she's not quite sure which Democratic candidate will take the primary election, she has an idea.
I would still say it would be a centrist, and the centrist still seems to be Joe Biden, okay, right now.
The Trump supporters are still weary, though, watching closely to see who he may face come November 3rd.
On the Democratic side, the only candidate that even has any support is Bernie Sanders, but who's in real control is the DNC, and we can see that. The DNC screwed him out of the last one.
Only time will tell, and both groups are ready to take these thoughts to the polls. Now, the Texas primary election is March 3rd, and early voting wraps up February 28th.
That's right. Okay, Lauren, thank you so much.
Just a reminder, you only have 1 day left to submit an application to vote by mail in the March 3rd primary election.
Yeah, that application must be delivered to your local county clerk or election administrator by close of business tomorrow.
All registered voters 65 and older, sick or disabled, now out of the country too, or even in jail, they are eligible to vote by mail.